Did anybody notice what took place yesterday in terms of Shiba Inu? Shiba Inu is primed and basically ready to leave the launch pad. In fact, there was a point yesterday where Shiba Inu moved almost 10% over the course of just a few hours. That's a very big sign, I believe, of what is about to come. And there are some projections that for the first time I actually agree with. I'm Luckside. Welcome to the channel. If you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So this was quite the surge for Shiba Inu yesterday. I remember filming my videos actually around 40173, 40174, kind of fluctuating in there. And then after uploading and checking not too long after that, Shiba Inu was actually all the way up to almost 4019. Making a massive surge in a very short period of time where frankly the rest of the market wasn't doing a whole lot. Most of the market was actually sitting kind of dormant, gaining a little bit. A BTC I think was up to like 62.6, so did not make much headway at all. But yet SHIB was making moves on its own. And again, this kind of goes back to a lot of the things that we talked about, excitement starting to pick up in general. When sentiment is high, Shiba Inu tends to do quite well. We've had a lot of supply removed. So those are all good signs, right? Now, over the past few days, we've had this kind of building back in terms of holders, kind of recovering from that pullback that we had right at the end of September, along with everything else. Not really a surprise. A lot of people fall for kind of those last shakeouts in the market. And what I have to say is that yesterday was again another good sign for Shiba Inu in general. We actually saw another day where whales were on the accumulation, about 350 billion SHIB added to their bag. So you're seeing all these right signs. You're seeing all the right metrics take place for a setup for a week that frankly should be a very good one. Who knows what's going to happen, right? This isn't a guarantee. Nobody knows the future. I don't have a crystal ball. This is again what we've done historically speaking. BTC tends to make some big moves by the end of this week, and we'll see if obviously the data from like the reports that I talked about earlier today, like the FOMC meeting minutes, the CPI report, the PPI report, all stuff that comes this week, if those are going to have a positive impact in the charts. Now, this is where things get a little exciting and might get you guys a little bit jumpy here. So we actually have some projections from Changely for October 15th, the middle of October, for what historically speaking is a very good month for assets in general. And what we're actually expected to see for Shiba Inu is quite the surge in price, over 50% from where we're at right now. That is a very strong move to the upside, and something that I think a lot of people here can get behind and get excited about, right? So they're projecting that by October 15th, we're supposed to be at 40253 after running all the way to 40275, experiencing a little bit of a pullback. And actually, looking at the Shiba Inu charts, these price ranges would make a whole lot of sense, okay? We are fighting against this break box right here. This is our lower break box. This is where we have a little bit of liquidity above. You guys notice we breached it. We came back down and got rejected by it. That's not surprising here. But once we get above this, things open up quite a bit. In fact, we will then be approaching our upper break box, which coincidentally sits at 4028. That is the top of that, all right? That is where back here in May and into the start of June, I said if we break this, we have a lot of open upside right here. All right, there's not a lot of liquidity up here. Price gets very volatile, moves very quickly. And when SHIB does make this breach, don't be surprised by very quick movements in these range. SHIB, when it does breach this, if it holds this range, it's going to want to go on a quest towards this 4028. Now, again, none of this is a guarantee. Nobody knows what's going to be happening in the overall market. We still need good overall sentiment. We can't see BTC, falling down to 60K. We can't see Ethereum dropping to like 2,200, currently sitting at 2,400, and still be trying to make these moves. Is it possible? Sure. But remember, we have big LPs. We're going to be kind of drug around with everything else. So if this positive sentiment continues, if this rally in the overall market continues in this direction, SHIB is going to start making some moves here. All right. Again, if you guys do want to check out my indicator, there is a link in the description below. Again, there's a couple sell zones that flashed here, which were actually good opportunities at the time to take some profit. I mostly during this time, I'm not selling anything, just so you guys are aware. I'm not closing my long positions right now. In fact, my long position is still open in terms of Shiba Inu. It's up 178% right now, just sitting on this. I'm not dumping any of my bag. If you guys do want to utilize some of these tools that you have, again, there's links for Margex. There is links for my trading indicator in the description below. Again, there's a 7-day free trial on my indicator. Feel free to check that out. It costs less than $1 a day normally, and you can earn up to $10,000 in deposit and trading bonuses, and there's no KYC when it comes to Margex. So this is some very exciting stuff, guys. This is crunch time. No more time for games. Not time to mess around. This is where a lot of people lose in this market. Don't mess it up. Appreciate you guys as always. Have a great day. Show your love below. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.